Hi, this is a quick do-it-yourself video on how to refill your ink cartridges on an Epson printer. You can do it yourself. Just order the ink online. I purchased mine off of eBay. First, you're going to have to remove the ink cartridge that needs to be refilled. You will need a screwdriver or something to poke a hole in the top part just so you can have an access port for the ink to go into the cartridge. To find this hole, you can push the screwdriver along the top. You can find pressure points where the hole is. This is different for each ink cartridge. Some have 2 holes on top. You're going to want the one that goes all the way down into the ink cartridge. The ink cartridge has a sponge inside, so I put this upside down and then inserted the ink needle into the hole. Now I squeeze the ink into the ink cartridge. There is a sponge in there, so you might have to move it around to make sure it's full. When you know it's full, the ink will come out of the top or the bottom, so you might want to put a rag down or a paper towel underneath the ink cartridge because some might spill out the bottom. Slowly insert the ink into the ink cartridge. Be careful not to squeeze the side, it will come out the top. Once the ink cartridge is full, go ahead and wipe the top off. You want to clear this off so you can put tape over the hole. Place the tape over the hole to make sure that no ink is spilt out and keeps it clean when you put it back in the printer. Now you can clean the nozzle off and then reinstall the cartridge back into the printer. Close the lid and then push the button to proceed to tell the printer that the ink cartridge has been replaced. Now this should do it. This should be fully full of ink now and you are ready to start printing. You are going to want to print a test sheet because the printer does have to load the ink first and you want to make sure that it's full. Now if your ink cartridge is not recognized by your printer, you will have to reset the chip. There is a chip on the end of each ink cartridge that tells the printer what color it is. There is a battery behind the chip, and sometimes this battery is dead and needs to be replaced. In this case, I just had to reset the chip because there's a signal that's sent to the chip from the printer when the ink is low, and this actually disables the chip. So I shorted the chip out by touching the 2 terminals on the top. On other ink cartridges, there are higher terminals. There are 2 dots on the very top close to each other. You're going to want to touch the 2 terminals that are highest on the chip and close together for a few seconds just to short this out and reset the chip. If this does not work, you will have to replace the ink cartridge completely, and this is a way for the replacement ink cartridge companies to make some extra money by disabling the chip. Not cool. Well, I hope this helped you out. Have a great day.